With the second pick in the 2015 NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Dangelo Russell from The Ohio State University.
Entering the league as the second overall pick, there were a lot of mixed reviews on Dangelo Russell. Some people loved him, and others weren't too high on the Ohio State guard. It's been well documented that Russell struggled early on in his career with the Lakers, surrounded by a lot of controversy and a lot of losing. Dangelo was expected to be the heir apparent to Kobe and guide the Lakers back to relevance. Unfortunately though, the Lakers were one of the worst teams in the league during Russell's 2 years with the franchise. Eventually, the Lakers traded Dangelo in a salary dump move, and things were even so bad that Magic Johnson made these comments just days after trading him. But to his credit, he's put all of that controversy behind him and has emerged as a first-time All-Star. This season has been Dangelo Russell's coming out party, and more importantly, he's established himself as a franchise cornerstone for the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn took a risk trading for him, but he's making the gamble pay off by making a jump in his 4th NBA season. Against all odds, the Nets are finally playoff bound, and I wanted to make this video to shed some light on one of the biggest reasons why. Dangelo's game really has grown over the years. He's playing at a much more comfortable pace while still improving his numbers. This year, he's been averaging 20 points and 7 assists, which is up from the 15 points and 5 assists from last season, and he's maintained this improvement while having the same usage rate. He's letting the game come to him and trusting his teammates more on a nightly basis. It's also important to note that he's averaging these numbers in just 30 minutes a game, whereas most other All-Star guards are in the high 30s and early 40s in terms of minutes, and this results in them having a lot more flashy numbers. If you were to translate Dangelo's numbers to a per 36-minute basis, he would be averaging 24 points, 8 assists, and 5 rebounds. Now that's not bad at all. The advanced stats also point to Russell's improvement. His PER, which is a rating that basically looks at a player's per minute production on the floor, is sitting at 19. This is well above the league average of 15. His true shooting percentage, which takes into account how you shoot from 2, from 3, and free throws, is sitting at a respectable 53%. To put that number into perspective, former MVP Russell Westbrook had the same true shooting percentage his 4th year in the league. Although the advanced stats don't tell the whole story, they do back up Dangelo's jump this year. The other thing that you love to see with Dangelo is that he's not afraid to close. On such a young team, he's emerged as the alpha who wants the ball at the end of the game. We've all seen the ice in my vein celebration, and although Dangelo isn't perfect in the clutch, you can respect the fact that he wants to be the man. Brooklyn is packed with potential stars like Karis LeVert, Jared Allen, Spencer Dinwiddie, but in the end, they all look to Dangelo to close games when things matter most. Now on top of that, Kenny Atkinson has done a great job of putting Dangelo in more pick and roll situations and putting him in space, so that he can not only create for himself, but he can also create for his teammates. Now with those positives noted, there's a lot of room for improvement for Dangelo. He's shooting 43% from the floor and 37% from 3. Now these numbers aren't bad, they're about the league average, but they're not what you want from your all-star point guard. Now with that being said, he's been improving every year he's been in the league. These percentages have been going up and up, and that type of upward trend is what you want to see out of any young player, especially your franchise piece. Also, although Dangelo isn't the most athletic guy on the floor, I like to see him get to the line more than the 2 attempts per game he's averaging this season. He's shooting a solid percentage from the stripe, and you want your point guard to get to the line to stop the other team's runs and to close out games. After the franchise made one of the worst trades in NBA history back in 2013, they've rebounded as a team you have to respect on a nightly basis. Dangelo has found a home in Brooklyn, and I can honestly say I see many productive years to come. What are your thoughts on Dangelo and the Nets this season? Leave it in the comments down below. Thanks for checking out the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.